the soundtrack to Happy Valley.
You guys play the best music. Greatest music ever. You guys rock. Yeah.
I'm gonna party tonight, 'cause honestly I just don't care.
B94.5.
We have Brittany on the line with us right now. How are you doing today, Brittany?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great. So you were eliminated from the last episode of America's Next Top Model. What were you thinking when you were called down for the bottom two in front of Tyra? Did you think that you could pull past Victoria with your social media scores to stay in the main competition?
It was definitely very nerve-wracking to be in the bottom two, especially since for this photo shoot, I'm like, maybe I can get best photo because I love my photo, but that wasn't the case. So, yeah, it was definitely nerve-wracking down there. But a part of me, I just felt it coming with the scores that the judges gave me. I was like, my social media score is going to have to be quite a bit higher than Victoria's for me to stay. And so there was a glimmer of hope, but I just sort of felt it. I was like, I think this is the end.
Yeah, talking with a lot of the other girls with the new judging system based on all numbers and not really what the judges' opinions are, you kind of really get an idea of where you're going to be whenever Tyra calls you down and places you guys in order, and then who's going to be in the bottom two. So, I mean, obviously there's that kind of suspense on who actually is going home, but you kind of have an idea of whether you're going to be in the bottom two or not, so I bet that's really nerve-wracking.
We all try to stand there and add up the scores in our heads really quickly. So then we're like, oh, what social media score do I need to get to stay? And I was like, you know what? I think this is my time.
Yeah. Well, you actually seemed really surprised when Tyra told you and the other girls that she was choosing the comeback girl right there after judging. Did you girls have any idea she was going to choose immediately after you were eliminated?
We had absolutely no idea it was going to happen that fast, and I felt like I was on an emotional roller coaster because it was like, oh, you're eliminated. Oh, turn around, you have a chance to come back right now. And then to see all the eliminated girls walk on stage, it was just so insane. I couldn't even catch my breath. I was like, what's going on?
I know, yeah. It was so crazy because immediately after you got eliminated, Tyra broke the news to you guys and all of those girls walked in. And then obviously they made it a huge cliffhanger for all of us watching, and they immediately cut it off right after she told you guys that the person that was coming back got to go to Jamaica with the other girls that are in the main competition. I was so frustrated. I just want to know who is coming back right now. Yeah, we're going to have to wait till Friday.
It's going to be really exciting.
Well, in this past episode, you received a letter from your sister, and you were really emotional while reading the letter. Do you and your sister have a really close relationship, and how did you deal with being away from home for so long?
My little sister is my best friend. We do everything together. We are each other's biggest support system. The hardest thing was we couldn't talk to our family on the phone very often. It was very seldom. We couldn't say everything we wanted to say, and so that was really tough. So when I did get to hear from them, it was just all these emotions flowing. I talk to my sister every single day, and we tell each other everything. So just getting that letter from her, especially when you're feeling low in such a stressful competition, to hear words of encouragement from someone you love so much, it meant the world to me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it must have been really hard, especially that. And it must have been such a big culture shock to come back into real life and be able to access social media and computers and news and be with your family. It must have been such an overstimulation once you came back.
It was. 'Cause, yeah, we couldn't, no computers, no phones while we were there. And so we had no idea what was really going on in the social media world. We only got a comment or a video for each photo shoot, but then when I came home and really saw what I read through a lot of the stuff, and I was like, dang, some of it was tough to read, but I was like, okay, I'll take it. Everyone's gonna have some haters, but it was also really awesome to see how much love and support that I got that I didn't necessarily realize when I was away. So that was definitely shocking, and it made me feel really good.
You were one of my personal favorites because you're very bubbly, and they coined you as the Disney girl, which I absolutely love.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you definitely have a lot of supporters.
Yeah.
Well, it was recently announced that the next cycle of America's Next Top Model will allow men to compete in the competition against women. What do you think about this major change in the competition, and do you think it's a good idea?
Well, I actually think it's a great idea because I have guy friends who are like, why doesn't Tyra let guys on the show? It'd be so great. And then I was like, because guys are boring. They would just sit around and model. But I think mixing the guys and the girls, I mean, it's a good for TV because you could get the, hook up, gossipy aspect.
So it'll definitely be really interesting to see how it works with men versus women. I don't know if they'll do like a battle of the sexes type thing. That could be really interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I would want to watch. I already have guy friends who are like, what do I do? I want to make it on the show. Give me the lowdown.
What are your plans after college? Do you want to continue modeling? And I know you're from a small town in Arizona. Do you plan on moving to a major city like New York or LA to get into the more competitive world of modeling?
I definitely want to move out to LA, probably for this upcoming semester and continue modeling. But actually, my main goal is acting. I want to be in movies and different things like that. I was a theater kid in high school, and it used to just be something I do for fun. I like modeling a lot, but I really love acting, and I want to go for it.
Well, that's awesome. Well, good luck with that, and can't wait to see how you do in the comeback series, I guess, for the last day of judgment on America's Next Top Model. How can your fans follow you after the whole America's Next Top Model season is over on TV, whether it be through Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or any other social media outlet?
I have it all. I update them every single day. I have an Instagram. You can follow me. My name's Twiggy Baby, Twiggy. I'm in baby because that's my cat's name and one of my favorite models.
Awesome.
And I also have Twitter, and I love tweeting. You can follow me, and my Twitter handle is Twiggy B, TWIGGYBEE. You can add me on Facebook.
Yeah, awesome. Well, like I said, thank you so much for your time, and I'm looking forward to Friday's episode of America's Next Top Model, and good luck with school and acting and everything that you have going on for you.
All right, well, thank you very so much.
All right, have a great one.
You too.
What's the status?
Like us on Facebook at B94.5 Morning Zoo Crew.